G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to do another 3D flower for you today. And today taking inspiration from Tifton Studios. The colours. She did pink around the outside, yellow in the middle, and then did the petals. And I thought, oh, that's so pretty. I've done it where I've just like done drops in there, but haven't actually mixed any in. Let me just take this temperature. I'm waiting for it to get to like 46 degrees. And then I can start decanting. I'm using the Platinum Ultra Clear resin because I do get really pretty 3D flowers from that resin. $34. $35. Sorry, 44. Oh gosh, 45 and a half. Okay, so it's almost there. Let me clean this off. I like to, as you know, I like to just wait until my resin gets to a certain temperature before I decant it. It's pretty warm in the studio today, so this is feeling quite hot. Right, so that's going to be for my clear. This is going to be for my yellow, half a cup. Maybe a little bit more for the pink. Now my white, I'm going to do the white in 2 cups. I'm just going to put 30 grams in each cup. Bear with me for 1 sec while I just measure this out. So 1 ounce in each cup. I thought if I do it all in 1 cup, I might get these 2 done, and then I haven't got enough white left for the other, so I'm just going to do it this way. That way I know I've got enough to go around for everybody. Hey. Alright, so that's there, and I've got a little bit of resin left in there. I don't want to fill everything up too much, because once you start filling up your cups, that's when your resin goes off much quicker. I just need another little bag. Seeing as I've got 2 cups of white. There we go. Okay, so I'm using the Pinata alcohol ink, and I'll just start with, I'm just going to start with 1 drop of each. I want them to be really, really transparent. I don't want them to be taking over the whole thing. So just do 1 drop of each and see how that goes. I forgot my stir sticks. Right. Now the yellow always seems to stain my molds as well, so hopefully it won't. Right, I can't even see that actually when I put it onto its little paper towel. Because it always looks different in the cup because it's deep. So you just need to do a little test on a piece of paper towel or something to see what it actually looks like. So you can't even see any colour there, can you? Nope. Alright, let's go another 2. Oh, that's 3. Oh gosh, okay, so that was 5 all up in that one. So because I've decanted this now, it'll stop heating up so quickly. It'll give me a little bit of an extra chance to get everything organized. I'll put another couple of drops in this one. That's 3 in that one. That's the magenta, the Pinata Magenta alcohol ink. I have ordered some tints, so let's see what the tints look like. That's the pink, that's the yellow. Alright, let's do 1 more. So 4 in there, 6 in there, and then when the colours mix together we'll get this pretty sort of orangish tone. Nice for spring. Alright, that'll do. Now my whites. Because I've got 30 grams in each cup, we get 5 drops in each, and I'm using the Cast and Craft white. 5 drops. Don't squeeze too hard. You don't want a huge drop. It's running out, so there we go. Just turn it upside down, give it a squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the same on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't squeeze too hard because then you get like a long train behind it. Better off just getting the little drop. Now over on my left, I've got these cute little beads I thought would be pretty that I got from Amazon. I really want some brown, like brown glass or something like that, but I don't have any, so I'm going with the red. Hopefully that will look pretty. So that's that one. So we just want it to be opaque, like milk. Not too dense, otherwise I find it's too heavy and it drops down too fast. And then you get blobbies. Okay, so that's those 2 done. I'm going to get started. Actually, let me just test this temperature again in here, because I want it to be like at 50 when I start piping. It might not be the same for all resins, but it is for this one, for me. The Platinum Ultra Clear. 47, 48.5, 49. Okay, I think that's good to go. Better not waste any more time. Give that a clean. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of this around the edge of each. There's a hair. Of course there's a hair. Hopefully I've got enough. Only just. Push that to the edges. It's a pretty pink, isn't it? Pretty, pretty. Push that to the edges. We could have made up a little bit more. These cups hold 4 ounces or 120 mils. All right, that's done. Now my yellow. Just going to pour that around the inside. So it's very, very pale yellow. Didn't want too harsh. I just think if you put too much colour in, it kind of hides. There's a poor little one here on the end. It hides the petals, you know, your flowers that you're making. If you make the colours too dark, you can't see the white petals very well. That's what I think anyway. All right, so that's that one. This poor little guy on the end here hasn't got very much, has he? Never mind. All right, so that's that. Now I'm just going to pour some clear in the center of each. And that'll just push that colour out. And use up what's left of my clear. I guess I could have gone a little bit more colour, couldn't I? Oh, never mind. Didn't want it to take over, so I erred a bit on the side of caution. Now I made up 322 grams of resin. I'm going to put that in there. I'll have to go and look at my notes in a minute. Hang on. I made, 322 grams of mixed resin for this. Now this is my deep coaster mold. My other one's got stuff in it, so I've used the deep one, but it doesn't matter. I'm not filling it up all the way to the top. So if you get a deeper mold, you can still use it for other things. You don't have to use it just for deep things. All right, now let me give this a bit of a torch. Got some bubbles. Oh, I was planning on spraying as well with my alcohol, but I forgot. It's getting a little Duvalaki thingy. I can see some bubbles. See, I should have gone around the edges with my alcohol, sprayed it first. It just stops the bubbles from clinging to the sides. Okay, now let's pop some of these in. How are we going for time? Oh, we're okay. These are going to be my little centers. I'm going to use a spoon because they're little balls and they'll just all roll away otherwise if I try and put them on a stick. Look at that. I've got a few different colours. They're kind of iridescent. They've got like colours. If you look at them in the light, they kind of shine. Like I've got a whole bag full of different colours. Now I'm just going to pop those in. Hopefully my white's okay. Sitting in the cups. I don't know, I always leave it for the last minute and then I have to rush. Thinking, okay, I've got plenty of time. I should wait. I should get my resin at 40 degrees and then start. Shouldn't I? Okay, here we go. This one. Hopefully I haven't left it too long. Oop, there's a little bit of resin left. Put that there. It does feel nice and warm. It doesn't feel too hot, which is good. I'm just going to get my little scissors. Twist that off. I can just sit there for a minute. And this one. And also, I think it's better, you know, having the smaller amounts of resin in here. You don't want to make this, again, too thick, too much in there. Because, you know, it's got more chance of going off. Shall leave that one there closed for a minute. Alrighty, now, so I know I can use this one on these two. Are we ready? And I'm actually going to do petals this time. I haven't done petals for a while. I've been doing all those circles and then pull through, but I'm going to do petals. Why not? Here we go. I'm just going to keep going. Because you don't want to stop, because that's when you get your blobs. So I'm just going to keep going. Get another row in, get right up to the edge of my coaster. I'm not very centered, am I? Okay, I think that's all I can do on that one. Alrighty, now wind it back up again. Go for the next one. And keep going, the second little layer. I'm not really squeezing, the resin's just kind of falling out. Tiny bit of pressure, I guess, with my thumb, but not a lot. I want to get it as close to the edge of the coaster as I can, because the resin's going to pull in from the outside in. Okay, so that's that one done. Now I'm going to go to the next bag. Ah, stuck in there. I may come back and do a little bit more. Okay, remind me to clean my scissors, get the resin off them. Okay, here we go, and again, it's good petal practicing. I get these little piping bags just from eBay. They come in 2 different sizes. I just get the small, and then I do still cut the top off them because they were a bit too long to fit into my little paper cups. Okay, that's it. Woohoo! I'm getting there. And the last one. if I want to do any more. I might just leave it like this, because I was going to kind of do some bigger ones as well. Some bigger petals, but I might just leave this. Okay, woohoo! And I've still got some left. Okay, I'll just clean these off while I'm thinking about it. Put some alcohol on there. I want them to stick together. Right, now there's a hair, something. Now if there's a little blob, just break up your little blobs if you've got a little blob. Now I think what I'll do is, just for some dramatic effects, I'm just going to bring that through a little bit, maybe like every second one. See, from the outside, I'm just using the outside petal as an example. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't have to. 1, 2. What if I'll have an even amount? 1, 2. Oh, look, 1, 2. I did. You don't have to do this, but just for a little bit more of a flower kind of a look, petally look. Where am I up to? Here. Oh well, there we go. You can go there too. And this one, so I think we've pretty much lost all our yellow. But look, this is, again, first time doing this, so I wasn't sure how much colour to use, but we'll see what happens. I didn't want the colour to overtake, and then you turn it over and you can't even see your white petals. That's why I wanted to make sure I didn't make it too bright. 1, 2, and back to there. Okay. Good. Cool bananas. All right, another little torch. So I think it should just be a very pretty, girly, dainty kind of a look. Now I'm going to give it a bit of a swirl in the center just to sort of make it a little bit even. Just over the top of those little red beads. I'm not touching the beads. And the good thing about the beads is, you know, they're staying in the center. They're not moving around like glitter would and sort of fly everywhere. Okay, another little torch, and then I'm going to give it a bit of heat with the heat gun. Not much, just a tiny bit with my heat gun. Because it's already blooming, I use this one, the XU one. Okay, that's it. So each one had like two goes around, I guess, is what you can call it. Popping bubbles again. All right, do you want to come down and have a little peekaboo? Didn't make too much of a mess, did I? Let me get all my mess out of the way first, and then I can take my gloves off. Just bear with me. Bear with me. You know what it's like. You've got to clean up first. Just going to spray that with some alcohol, and then I'm going to clean my mess, and then I can take my gloves off. So just bear with me, because I don't want to have to put sticky gloves back on again or waste another pair. So just, it's a good habit to get into. All right, there we go. Now I can throw that away. I can throw my gloves away. Okay. Turn that ring light off, and oh, looks kind of beachy from up here. More pink. Mine's more pink, but so these are the little beads. And I've got all these different colours: red and purple, blues, pinks. Kind of an orangish colour, so that one nearly went into my mould. So yeah, wouldn't mind doing like another, might do some more of these with the purple and then like the pink and, oh my gosh, you're going to fall in, aren't you? Oh, look, you guys, it's working. We're blooming. There's a bit of fluff or something in there. Never mind. I was in a bit of a hurry. Oh, I always seem to think I've got plenty of time. You know, oh, it's only 46 degrees. I've got plenty of time. And then it's a mad rush because it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And then all of a sudden it's 50 degrees. And, oh, I've got a pipe at 50 degrees. But it's looking really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, there we go. Now, this resin does take like 24 hours to become hard. So I will have to come back tomorrow, which is why I was experimenting with the Platinum 360 Plus to do the 3D blooms. But look, to tell you the truth, I don't get as good results. It's great for other things, for coasters, you know, that I'm in a hurry to do. But when I want to do these petals, I do find that I get much better results with a resin that takes longer to set up. Because it takes longer to set up, the resin stays nice and runny for longer, which means I can have more movement for longer with the petals. So that's the reason. Does that make sense? All right, leave it at that, and I will see you tomorrow for the unmolding. Hope they work nicely. See you soon. Righto guys, I am back. It's the next day. They look very like almost neon through my screen, don't they? That pink really took over. I can see a tiny bit of apricot. It's kind of turned into apricot, but anyway, let's get them out and have a little look. I don't know that I'd use those same colours again, the magenta. They seem to be a little bit, yeah, like I said, like neon looking. They don't look as bright in reality as they do through the screen. All right. Are we ready? Let's have a little look. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow, I've got a few little micro bubbles though, haven't I? It's because I didn't spray. It's my own fault. The petals look really pretty though. Look at that. And I'm glad that I've still got some white in the middle, like the colour hasn't taken over, which is what I wanted. Can't really see a lot of the yellow or peachy tones in that. My center matches nicely and it's in the middle. Can you see the little bubbles, little balls? They're cute, hey? There's the top, nice and smooth and glossy. Oh, look. I told you the yellow stained. Oh, never mind. It won't come out in the next pouring. It stains. I must stop using the yellow alcohol ink. All right, so that's that one. Now this one I can see a little bit more apricot on through here anyway. So I don't know whether we'll get that on the other side or not. Not really. You can see a little bit of it, but that pink really took over. But it's quite pretty though, isn't it? It is. Okay, next. I think they're all going to be the same. Yes. But my blooms have worked really nicely. Turned out really pretty, haven't they? Not too blobby or anything. Let me go around the back and take this one out. Here we go. All done. Oh, it's got a couple of little blobs. I think I did that one first. No, I don't know. No, because the mold was the other way around. And here was I rushing, thinking that my resin was getting too hot. But if you've got the couple of little kind of blobbies like that, that's a telltale sign that your resin's still a little bit on the thin side, or maybe you've put too much in and it's sunk. That's really pretty. Righto, I'm happy with those. If you like hot pink neon flower coasters, well, there we go. That was fun to do. But yeah, next time I think I'll tone down those colours a little bit. Definitely we'll have another try with these. once I get my acrylic inks in. I think that'll be a better choice than using these alcohol inks. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed my video, and I will be back for the next little experiment. Let me know if there's anything you want me to try or colours you want me to do, and I'll see you real soon for the next one. Okay, love you all. Take care. Bye for now.